Caden Reinke averaging the 11-yard line on his kickoffs. Looks like we have Henson and Culver back deep to receive for the Bears. And from Cascade, Week 8 is underway with a sidewinding kick that Henson will field back at the 6. Angles up the near sideline, looking for a block through a small hole, 30, 35, and spins his way from another defender, pushing the pile, still on his feet, out close to the 40-yard line. Good return, good field position for the Bears on the opening possession of the ball game. Bears break huddle, send Trey Eagle wide left, trips right to the short side of the field with Nayland, Kaleberg, and Goodale. Lukowski in the backfield. There is the handoff to Tanner. Looks for any sort of running room. Stood up, gets ahead for about a yard on the play. 2nd and 9. Twins either direction. Tanner straight behind Gavin out of the gun. 2nd and 9 from the 40. There is the play action. Looking left, going down the seam route, and the pass just a little bit ahead, intended for Goodale. Third and 9 from the 40. From the gun, roll out to the left is Hirschman. Under pressure from the backside, still running with it. Turns it up and is going to get escorted out. Bears will probably have to kick this one away into the wind. So Tanner will drop back to punt. Snap a little low. Tanner gets it off. Good pressure. Nice high, deep kick. Fair catch called for and made. Cascade will take over at the 32-yard line. Cascade staying in a double tight look a lot. They bring Tanner Simon out wide to the near side. Pistol formation with the fullback on the left of McAleer, the quarterback. There is the handoff for Holmes. Tries to get to the near side. Breaks fast the first guy and gets ahead for about 2 or 3 on the play. Brought down by Goodale. 2nd down and 8 from the 34-yard line. Both teams just doing the same thing right there. First play, just straight ahead running. That one was off tackle left. Jose Nava into the game, splits out wide to the right this time for the Cougars. Staying with that double tight look. Now they shuffle motion the fullback to the right side, handing off to Holmes. Little seam right there, and he's into the secondary across the 40 out to the 43. He's going to be close. Looks like he is going to get enough. Give him 9 on the play. 45 to go, first quarter. Simon back in, splits wide right. Backs either side of McAleer this time. Bears showing blitz. There's the handoff up the middle, and the Bears read that one that time a lot better, as I think that was going to the fullback, number 30, Ben Miller, and he's dropped for a loss on that they can avoid some of these big plays. Receiver to the left, staying double tight. Shuffle motion left to right by the fullback. This is a pass the whole way. McAleer throws this one up. Out there, intended for Miller out of the backfield. And it was just a little high. Falls incomplete. Kaleberg was coming. 3rd down and 11. Trips come to the right. One receiver to the left. McAleer out of the gun. Straight drop back to pass. Looking for the go route coming on the near side. He's got Carter Green up and incomplete. Robertson was there. That was a great throw. Jack had good coverage, and it was right to the receiver's hands. He just could not pull it in, 4th down.
Yeah.
Averaging about 32 yards per kick. Eagle and Cash Woody back to receive at the 20-yard line. And a bit of a high snap. McAleer gets it down and gets off a beautiful high spiral that goes over Trey's head, hits at the 10, and luckily is going to bounce straight into the end zone. Eagle will split wide to the left. Sexton and Kaleberg to the right. Goodale slides back into the backfield as the fullback. Out of the gun is Hirschman. Toss comes near side for Tanner. Looks for a seam. Cuts it up. Breaks through one hole. 25-30. Looks to cut it back in. 35-40. Looking for another block by Sexton. Cuts it now midfield. 40. He's at the 35. 31 man to beat and is brought down. Touchdown saving tackle by Holmes inside the 25-yard line. Eagle splits out left. Henson is in the backfield. Bears with twins right. Goodale, the H-back to the right side as well. Now they motion Henson out of the backfield to the right. Gavin straight drop back to pass. Nothing doing. Rolls out to his left. Looks for a block. fakes the throw, now cuts it to the outside, 20, 25, and slides down about the 27, 28-yard line. So a 10-yard pickup for Gavin. So 2nd down and 2. Twins either direction. Lukoski back into the ball game. Handoff goes to him. Off tackle left side, turns it back up. Gets ahead across the 30 to the 31. Enough for the 1st down. Reminding me, Matt running the camera. We're down 2 men. Troy Shanker had a work trip that he was on, so he didn't make it back. So we're just trying to piecemeal everything together here tonight. 1st and 10. Gavin comes on the tunnel screen near side for Sexton, able to bring it in, and then is wrestled down out to the 35. The throw just a little bit behind him. Looked like Caleb almost dropped it at the 30, going left to right. 6:45 to go, 1st quarter, no score. Each team has had the ball once. Each team has punted once. West Branch comes up, I formation. Off tackle near side comes Tanner. Stiff arms a guy, lowers the shoulder out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on the play. Gets him set, sends Eagle out left, Kailberg to the right, nailing the tight end to the right. Hirsch up under center again. 7 guys up on the line of scrimmage, and West Branch going to take a timeout here. 3rd down and 2. Bears ball at the 40, need to get to the 42. Straight I formation, strong side to the right. Toss sweep goes to the left side for Tanner. Fakes in, cuts it back up, gets the 1st down to the outside and ahead for a gain of 5. Blockers, and 2 is lineman math. 4 plus 4 plus 4 is a 1st down. So 5 yards, you move the sticks. Kailberg goes in motion. They fake it to him. Quarterback keep the whole way is Gavin. Jumps through the hole and gets ahead for maybe a couple on the play. You have to actually come up the hill to where the football field is. We're looking at kind of the roof of the high school straight across the way. So
you got a great view of Cascade skyline.
That's right. Hirschman under pressure, sidesteps 1 man, sidesteps 2, cannot get away from 3, and he's brought down back inside the 40-yard line. That is going to be a loss, they'll say 7 to the 40, 45. Twins either direction. Setting up the center shuffle pass, goes to Tanner, looks to cut it to the outside, breaks 1 tackle, now breaks another arm tackle, turns it up across midfield. He's going to be just short. He's about 2 or 3 yards. Now we're going to have a late penalty flag come in. Unsportsmanlike on Cascade. So a 10, let's see, 4 minutes to go, 1st quarter, no score. First time either team has been in the opponent's territory tonight. Bears with twins either direction. Henson in the backfield. Gavin fakes to him. Quarterback keep to the left side. Turns it back up and stumbles through the hole. Finally tripped up as he gets inside the 15 down to the 13-yard line. A gain of 18 on the play. That was some nice running by the junior quarterback, Jerry.
Yeah, got the left side of the defense.
So he's matched up with Dalen Peterson as the Bears come up under center. I formation. Kailberg wide right. Eagle to the left. There's the handoff Tanner on the right side. Not a lot doing there. And a penalty flag comes in again. I don't know if this is a hold late, like just a late going to be holding on the Bears. 2 for the touch. Federlin and Kailberg right. Eagle and Goodale left. Now Lukoski motions to the right to give a trips look that way. Quarterback draw the whole way for Gavin. And Cascade just pinched that down in a hurry. Gavin gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Kailberg and Nayland to the right this time with Goodale, the H-back on the right side of the formation. Tanner motions out to the left side this time. And now straight drop back to pass. Gavin under pressure, gets away from a guy in the backfield, tucks it up, turns it up, and is brought down close to the 20-yard line. 25 to go, 1st quarter. Bears come out, twins either direction. Ball on the left hash. Goodale motions left to right, the wide side of the field. Gavin straight drop back to Paps. Pump and go. He's under pressure, has to step up, looking to fake the throw, and is tripped up as he goes out of bounds, and they're going to get a flag. So Gavin gets ahead for maybe 2, but so Fed's going to come out to attempt the field goal here. This will be a 27-yarder from the left hash. The wind will be pushing it with him. Snap, spot, kick, good pressure, but he's got plenty of leg. This one is right through the uprights.
He had 20 yards to spare.
So 59.8 on the clock, and the Bears use the penalty to get him down inside Fed's range, and they crack the scoreboard first. And that's huge in a game like this, Jerry. That's Holmes and Green back to receive. The approach, and this one, a sidewinder, fielded by Holmes at the 12. Comes up the middle of the field, tries to cut it to the outside, brought down just across the 30.
Nice tackle, nice coverage.
With that three-man look, Cascade will come out, trips to the left. One receiver goes to the right. McAleer out of the gun, sets the offensive line. Straight drop back to pass down the middle of the field. He's got the underneath man that is caught, brought down at the 39. 39. Inside of 20 seconds to go when the ball is snapped. Cougars go back to that double tight with one receiver, Nava, wide to the right. There's the handoff. Left side is Holmes, gets to the outside, and he's going to get enough for the first down. Cross midfield to the 47-yard line. It's on the clock, so they will run one more play. Trips to the right, one receiver to the left. They're showing blitz. Here they come. Pressure down the far sideline again, and that one is well overthrown. Incomplete. That is the final play of the first quarter. West Branch leads by a score of 3-0. We will be back with your second quarter right after this. This is the Bearcast at westbranchfootball.com. Cascade comes out with the trips look to the wide side of the field. One over to the left.
Bears has switched to a four-man defensive front.
Shuffling guys back and forth. Pressure coming. McAleer's going to go down. Matt Paulson at a defensive end spot brings him down back at the 46-yard line. Right, one to the left. 3rd and 17. Back at the 47-yard line. McAleer, quick instruction. Now we're going to have penalty flag, delay of game on Cascade. Right, one left. Running back lines up behind McAleer. Play action. Nope, they are going to hand it off to him right up the middle. He breaks through it. One tackle in the backfield. Fights his way ahead, but that's going to be a gain of about 4 on 3rd down. So this will be 4th and long. 6. Woody and Eagle back deep to receive, standing at their own 15. McAleer rolls to his right this time, and now finally decides to kick it. Low line drive kick that will roll dead after a decent Cascade bounce at the 20. So West Branch will come out. Line 10-16 to go, second quarter. West Branch 3, Cascade 0. Twins either way. Lukovsky behind Hirschman out of the gun. There's the handoff for Tanner. Tries to cut it back on that right side. Had a hole there, tried to get to that cutback lane, but it closed down. He gets ahead for about 3, maybe 4 for the Bears. Sexton Kaelberg to the right, Goodale Eagle to the left. Gavin, straight drop back to pass. Comes near side looking for Trey, makes the catch at the 30. Nice open field tackle by the Cougars, not before he gets ahead to the 31, and probably enough for the first down.
Good pass.
Nalen and Kaelberg to the right. Ball on the left hash, send Trey and Goodale to the short side of the field. Gavin, good protection. Now rolls out, nothing there. Comes back near side. Going to tuck it up and gets ahead for no gain on the play.
Some experience under the belt, so this is going to be a great ball game, I think.
2nd and 10 for the Bears. Twins both ways. Ball still on the left hash. There is Tanner right up the middle of the field, and nothing doing for him. Tried to find any sort of running room. Gets ahead for maybe a yard on the play. Nalen, Kaelberg, and Goodale go to the right. Eagle alone to the left. They've got 2 guys covering him right now. corner up tight, and then a safety over top. Gavin looking down the middle of the field. He's got Goodale behind the defense, and he couldn't bring it in as great coverage at the last second. I believe that was Green, number 6, Zach Green. Got a hand up and just altered it enough, and it falls incomplete.
Just thrown.
Caleb Sexton snap right on money. Tanner with a nice end-over-end kick. Simon, nope, that's Nava. Fields at the 31. Spins away from the first man. Can't get away from numbers 2, 3, and 4. And that is going to be Cascade ball at the 37-yard line. Deeper than that.
Absolutely. You know, in preseason, Cascade, Dyersville, and the Bears were picked as the top 3 in the district. And guess what? We got Cascade this week and Dyersville next week.
Yep. First down for Cascade. Handoff goes to Holmes, and he is grabbed and thrown back by Matt Paulson. Lukowski finishes him off. Get him for a loss of a yard on the play. Well, to be ganging to that football. Split receivers out both ways this time. Staying in that pistol look. Motion the running back to the right. McAleer throws to the far side. The ball is tipped and knocked away. They were going for Aitchison. Hauser right there on the coverage. He was about 8 inches shorter, and he was able to get the hand up and knocked it away incomplete.
Yeah, it was a good.
McAleer from the gun. Straight drop back to pass. Comes near side, and Jack Robertson had it in his hands, and it fell incomplete. He was on the outside receiver. They threw it to the underneath man, and he came in and just couldn't look it in. Falls
Jack's going to be talking to himself. It hit him right in the numbers. Right off.
So McAleer to punt this one. See what the Bears do pressure-wise. Woody and Eagle at their own 25 to receive. This one a very high but short kick. Bears trying to get away from it. Bounces up and will be down by Aitchison at the 39, 40-yard line. So good possession, good field position for the Bears. Now we're into the game, and we have 6 minutes to go before halftime. Twins both ways for the Bears. Lukowski behind Gavin. There's motion to the right side. Running that way is Tanner. Looks to cut it up and gets ahead for about 4 on the play.
I don't know whether he couldn't get there in time or not. The angle I had wasn't that great, but
did get 4, 2nd and 6. Just shy of, or right at the 45-yard line. Play action. Gavin comes down the slant route for Trey, makes the grab, and is wrestled down into Cascade territory at the 33-yard line.
And that whole play was set up by a great fake by Gavin Hirschman on there. He faked the handoff, and they bit, and that opened up the middle.
22 yards. Kept those shoulders bent for half a second longer, and then was able to stand up, and that opened up that seam route on the slant, deep slant for Trey. Trips right. Play action. They go out there for Goodale. Makes the catch, but is tripped up right away. That is going to be times, and they're making the plays.
They're fundamentally sound.
Twins again, both ways for Hirschman. Straight drop back to pass. Pump fake, looking deep. Going as he's hit, as he throws it, and the receiver fell down. Sexton just lost his balance, and it'll fall incomplete, 3rd and long. Ball fell to the turf. Now the Bears coming out a little trickeration, kind of a swinging gate look here.
Boy, this is unique.
Now we're going to have timeout by Cascade. They had not seen that on film yet, and they didn't know what to do exactly. 24 to go, first half. Bears lead 3-0. Twins right, Trey wide to the left. They've got a safety bracketed over top of him. There is pass attempt. Nope, Gavin under pressure. He's going to get brought down. He was looking for Trey. He was covered, and Gavin gets brought down back across the 35 to the 37-yard line. So 4th and 14, and they do bring Lukowski in. Simon, one man back to receive. Tanner kicks this one off the side of his foot down to that far side. Dakota sprinting down the field, and he will let it roll dead at the 3-yard line.
Great punt, great punt.
Great punt, great coverage. I thought it was the 3.
It's on the 3.
Okay. I was thinking my eyes were good.
Twins playing press defense on the corners.
Twins both ways for McAleer. Bears showing pressure. Coming deep, looking for Green again. And Robertson just running stride for stride with him, incomplete. They bring that trips look to the right. One lines up to the left. McAleer from the gun, takes the snap, under pressure, throws this one up, wobbling around and incomplete. I don't know if Bowie got a hand on it, but he got a hand up at least.
Well, the
off tackle one way or the other here.
Yeah.
I mean, they're coming trips look, but see if they can try to sneak something in.
23's not in the backfield.
Oh, he's not? I can't read the numbers from up here, so.
I think it was 30.
Okay. Cascade takes a timeout. Muddy, and you got Steven kicking the thing.
Yeah, 4th down kick here. Let's see if the Bears go after it.
Yeah, McAleer in the end zone. And this is going to be a short kick again. It will at least take a good Cascade roll, but West Branch will have great field position at the Cascade 39-yard line.
Yeah, Bears elected not.
3-0 lead for the Bears, 3 minutes before halftime. Nalen and Kaleberg split out wide to the right. Eagle to the left. Goodale, your H-back on the left side. Hirschman, straight drop back to pass, setting up the center screen, and that was read beautifully by the Cougars.
They were ready for that one. I mean, he was tackled as soon as he got the ball.
Here, Coach Pasivio. So, 2nd down Bears. Handoff straight ahead for Tanner. Lowers the head across the right side. Gets ahead to about the 37. Give him 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 8. Territory now, Flugie. Depends on what you get here.
But we're under 2. I think this play is going to be key. How close we come.
Twins either way. Gavin looks to the right side. He's got Dakota out there, and he could not bring it in. Led just a little bit in front of him, but hit him in the hand. They'll line a tight end on the right side. Trips to the right with Tanner dropping in. Now Gavin's going to roll right and just punt this one himself. Hits at the 15 and will roll down. Dakota will down that at the 4-yard line this time. Double tight.
We could still get this ball back again if they put it in the air.
There is the handoff up the middle and knocked down right away by Tanner is Holmes. He is brought down maybe no 10 from the 4. McAleer in the gun in his end zone. Come off tackle near side in the end zone is brought down. Jeff Bowie with the safety. A 4-yard loss and the Bears take a 5-0 lead. Looks like Woody and Culver at our 30 to receive it. Again, they're kicking this into the wind as well.
Yeah, he'll probably put about 40 to 45 yards, I'm thinking, on it into this wind.
Culver will catch it at the 32. Comes up the near side. Penalty flag comes in. So probably a hold. Push the Bears back inside the...
I think we'll take a stab at something here.
Trips right. Eagle to the left. Cascade dropping 7 guys back into coverage. Hirschman, good protection. Throws across the middle of the field. Incomplete. And 2nd down and 10. Twins both ways for the Bears. Hirschman, straight drop back to pass. Again, good protection. Goes over there for Fed. And the hitch and lateral is fumbled and rolling around on the ground. Cascade's going to come up with it at the 31-yard line.
I don't know. To me, it didn't seem...
Come out with Twins. Nope. They had too many guys in the huddle, it looked like. But guy runs off late. Rolling to his right, throws down the middle of the field and well over all of the intended targets. It's all because of Pasivio. He's cuddling up close to me. And
he's actually towering over you.
That too. 2nd and 10, 3 to the right. McAleer going down that far sideline again and incomplete. The ball behind the intended target. Receiver slipped down. Robertson was stride for stride with him. One to the left, trips to the right. McAleer. Handoff up the middle, and Holmes gets ahead for about 10 on the play. Now we're going to have a penalty flag because they weren't set.
And then, of course, illegal procedure 5 yards back.
So now they spike it. 2nd down and 15. Trips right. One receiver to the left. There's the handoff again for Holmes, and he's brought down for maybe a yard on the play. Cascade will take their final timeout with 4.5 seconds left. Trips right, 1 left. Bears drop their safeties back. Press coverage up at the line of scrimmage. There is the pass down the middle of the field, incomplete with 1 second on the clock. Second half. Same look again, trips to the wide side of the formation. McAleer straight drop back to pass. Goes down that far sideline again. The ball up in the air, knocked down by Wyatt Goodale. Incomplete. That will be the final play of the first half. Defensive struggle. If anybody thought it was going to be something else, you would be hard-pressed to believe it. Bears on top by a score of 5-0. We will take a quick timeout. We'll come back with your halftime. You're listening to the Bearcast at westbranchfootball.com. Forms, especially when you get inside the 20-25 yard line, just hard to see because it's just a gold outline.
You know something I discovered when at halftime I walked across the field? It is softer than it looks.
Oh, it looked like a fair catch signaled there by...
It turned into a fair catch. He didn't get much out of that.
Looked like he got under that one, just get some time for the coverage team down there.
So and that kick was into the wind. So
Cougars come out, trips bunched to the left, one receiver to the right. McAleer, toss comes near side for Holmes, turns it back up, looks for some running room, and is brought down out to the 39-yard line, a gain of 8. I guess the ref's going to give him 39, and his body never goes past his feet. And then they put him at the 40.
Well, that's how they got that first down at the end of the first half.
2nd and a yard. Trips right. Now they shuffle motion near side. Coming with Holmes again, and that time he's slowed up. Gets ahead maybe a yard. Trips bunched right. One receiver to the left. McAleer. Handoff, off tackle right side is Holmes. He's got the first down as he runs over a man out across the 45 to the 49-yard line. And you got one of the top guys at that running back spot. Wouldn't be surprised to see a healthy dose of him, especially with a 5-point game. Penalty flag comes in. That will be a 5-yard penalty. Now the Cougars will send trips right. Green alone to the left. McAleer looking to throw. Throws a little bit quicker than he wanted to, and it's behind the intended target. Pressure coming from Bowie, Federlin, Matt Paulson as well. Incomplete.
They've been probably 65, 70% run through the year.
Yeah. 2nd and 15, trips right. McAleer straight drop back to pass under pressure, and he just throws it up, and it will be an incomplete pass. That could be a grounding call, and he's actually slow to get up as Bowie was right on his back. Ball at the Cascade 44-yard line. 9:20 to go. Third quarter, Bears lead 5-0. And they will throw it with rolling. Comes near side. And he's actually got the receiver there, and it falls off of his hands.
That was a nicely thrown ball.
That was a beautiful pass, and they actually had a step on Robertson. You've been rolling as their punter. Kevin Crossway, I just heard all the way across the field hollering, hey, it's a new punter, so who knows what it's going to be.
So we got a new kicker here, too?
Yeah, because McAleer's their punter. This one, a nice high kick. Cash Woody will have to let it bounce, and it will roll inside the 5. It goes into the end zone. The receiver touched it at the 1, but it goes into the end zone for the touchback at the 20. Trying to add to a 5-0 lead. Backs either side of Hirschman out of the gun. Twins right, tight end to the left. And there is off tackle near side for Lakowski. He's ahead for a yard on the play. 2nd down and 9. Bears will send Twins either direction. Miller into the game for the first time on the offensive side. Gavin down the middle of the field for Goodale. Makes the grab across the 30 to the 31. 10 yards and a first down for the Bears. We'll see if they come back to that one too. Trips right. Eagle alone to the left. Handoff. Left side is Tanner. And again, he is greeted in the backfield. Brought down. No gain on the play. Eagle splits out left. Nalen and Miller to the right. Goodale to Hirschman's left. Tanner motions out of the backfield from the right to the left side, and the quarterback keep the whole way. Gavin gets strung out by Aitchison, runs out of bounds into the Bears sideline. See what the Bears do going into the wind on 3rd, and I'll give him 3 yards to the 34 on that last one. Motion Tanner out of the backfield, give a trips right look. Trey alone to the left, double covered. Hirschman steps up and is going to get brought down back at the 20 or the 30-yard line. A loss of 4 on the play.
Boy, the coverage was
to receive back at their own 30-yard line. Trey gets a short kick into that wind. It was very high, and it will get just across midfield down at the 48-yard line. 1st and 10 from their own 48. 6:21 to go, 3rd quarter. Bears 5, Cougars 0. Trips left, 1 right. Rolling hands off and hitting the backfield is Holmes, but he's able to get away from that initial contact. Gets ahead for a gain of a couple on the play. He's for 140 yards this year, so staying in that bunch. Trips left. Rolling hands off for Minster, and he's brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Paulson and Lakowski up off the bottom of the pile. Green goes wide right. Twins left with the tight end to the left side. I believe that's Minster stays in the backfield. Rolling, straight drop back to pass. Comes near side looking for Aitchison, and it falls incomplete. The only one that notices those little things. So Miller to kick it. Eagle and Goodale back at the 10 to receive it. Bit of a high snap, and gets a very, very, very short kick. Sidewinding, takes a decent bounce, and what hit at the about 33-yard line, rolls dead inside the 15 at the 12.
That was
will come out I formation. Henson in the backfield. Miller splits out wide to the right. Handoff comes near side for Henson, and he's brought down after a yard, maybe, to this near side. Goodale, the fullback. Henson dots the I. Hirschman, straight drop back to pass. The quick underneath route goes to Trey, makes the grab, trying to get away from the guy, but cannot. Brought down at the 19. That'll be a gain of 5. He dots that I behind Goodale. Eagle stays left. Miller stays right. Nailing at the tight end. Cascade showing blitz up the middle. There's play action. Hirschman steps up in the pocket and cannot get away from the 3rd guy. He's going to get brought down inside the 20. A loss of a couple on the play. Trey will kick this one away. Nava, I believe, standing near midfield. Almost blocked. This one a sidewinder that will hit and actually go back up the field. And Cascade will get the ball at the West Branch 38-yard line. So first down for Rolling. Double tight, backs either side of him. Handoff right up the middle of the field, and that is Holmes just fighting hard with a couple of guys on his back. Backs either side again of Rolling, double tight. Simon splits out wide to the right of the formation. Sweep right is Minster trying to string it out, and the Bears do a good job flowing down the field. Dalen Peterson, I believe, brought him down.
And we're going back with that four-man front.
Receivers split either way. Aitchison, the tight end, on the right side of the formation. Pistol with the fullback on the right, now shuffles to the left. Rolling, straight drop back to pass, under pressure, gets underneath. Bowie now throws just off of his back foot, and it is tipped and almost brought in. Aitchison almost got it off of Miller's hands, but it falls incomplete. And it will bring up fourth down. 0 with 55 seconds to go, third quarter. Cougars bring trips to the left. Simon to the right.
The clock's going to run out on him.
Rolling just does get it off. Throws down the far sideline and tipped up and incomplete. Wyatt Goodale almost had the pick. That's good, though, because we save ourselves a little bit of field position. Bears take. It's like the Cubs in the NL. Oh, wait, never mind. Sorry. Or the Cardinals. Oh, wait, sorry.
I don't think the Cardinals scored 5 runs the whole series, did they?
I don't think they did, no. First down Bears, twins both ways. Goodale motions left to right to give a trips look that way. Gavin straight drop back to pass. Comes underneath for Miller, and he makes the grab as he's hit. Gets out to the 42, a gain of 6. Own 42-yard line. Federland and Miller come to the near side. Eagle and Goodale to the far side. Gavin, quarterback keep, gets past the first guy. Now looking for a block from downfield across midfield. Tripped up from behind as he gets inside the Cascade 40-yard line.
Wow, that
big
was
run
a
for the Bears.
Great ball fake by Gavin there.
21 yards, moves the sticks on to that 5-0 lead. We'll have the final 12 minutes when we come back. You're listening to the Bearcast at westbranchfootball.com. Hirsch comes out, twins either side. Play action, looking for Trey, going deep. He's got the wind at his back. Trey behind the defense, goes up, makes the grab.
What a catch!
Did he bring it in?
Yes.
Yes!
That was a Brandon Smith-style catch there. Wow.
It looked like it was sliding down, but the ref. So the Bears come out. Now we're going to have penalty flag, false start on the Bears. First and goal from the 7.
No, we can't shoot ourselves in the foot like this.
No. Scoring opportunity to make it a 2-possession game. Extra blocking tight end. I formation. Hirschman up under center. Pressure coming right up the middle. Handoff goes Tanner right side. He's tripped up as he gets down close to the 5. Comes out. Bring Nalen in at that tight end on the right side. Kaleberg splits out wide right. Eagle alone here to the left, matched up one-on-one. Gavin, toss sweep, comes near side for Tanner, and he's got the huge seam and nothing but the 5 yards into the West Branch touchdown.
Oh, that gives us some breathing room.
Good block on the outside there. I think that was Bowie. Just sealed it. Everybody in front of us hollering for a hold. Point. Sexton to snap to Eagle. Spot kick, good pressure, but Federland gets it right through the uprights. So
I was trying to remember. That's the only other district game I got. Yeah, Bellevue's up 14-7 over Northeast.
Okay. Federland with the approach. Sidewinding line drive that Minster picks up in the end zone, and they're going to let him run it out. And we'll take that as he gets brought down inside the 15-yard line.
Well, he touched the ball about the 5-yard line, and they got past him, so I think he had to go back out and run it back out.
Anytime. Rolling still in at the quarterback. McAleer just sitting on the bench over here. Rolling last second, tries to hand it off. He turned right, and the running back was right behind him. And he game West Branch 12, Cascade 0. Double backs either side of Rolling. Double tights. Receiver wide left. Rolling straight drop back to pass. Throws a sidearm one that is incomplete. Intended over there for Nava. A diving attempt falls to the turf.
And he was open.
Hopefully it pays off here. Trips left. One receiver to the right. Rolling. Now going to get a timeout. Cascade, I believe.
Over L&L.
All right.
That's good. That helps us.
3rd and 12 from the 11. Rolling from the gun. Bears bring a delayed blitz. Going deep on that far side. And again, 6 or 8 yards past the intended target. Incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down. That carries past the 40. Miller to put a foot into it. This one is a sidewinder that Trey will field barely and then fumbles. And rolling around, Cascade gets it at midfield. Trey ran up for it, tried to catch it with his hands at the 47, and then got hit, and the ball slid away from him, and Cascade gets it at the 50.
And that was pretty close to the sideline, too, wasn't it?
Fumble. Cascade gets it right back.
Now, this will be interesting. The new new guard in is lined up right across from Jeff Bowie.
Shuffle motion, handoff. Up the middle is Holmes, jumps through a hole, and is brought down inside the 45 to the 42, a gain of 8. 12-0. Nava splits out wide to the left. Double tight formation. Miller, the tight end, on the right. Holmes in the backfield. There's a bit of a bobble on the snap, but Miller is able to get through a small hole inside the 40 down to the 38-yard line, a gain of 4, 1st down. Defense wants to get the stop and keep this 2-score lead. Cascade would love to dent that scoreboard for the first time tonight.
Bears have shifted back into that 3-man front.
Bit of a really high snap. Rolling, running back for it. And Holmes still can't get it. Ball rolling around, and it is scooped up. Trey Eagle is going to make up for the fumble. He's going to scoop and score.
Play.
25 yards, West Branch touchdown.
Well, we were due one after that fumble punt and the fancy play in the first half. We lost that, so that's terrific. Nice heads-up play by Trey Eagle.
The snap just sailed over Rolling's head. Holmes did the right thing. He tried to jump on it, but again,
he came a long ways.
I think he was playing corner, but yeah, he read it right away. Federland to attempt the extra point. Sexton snap on the money, spot kick, and it is right through the uprights. 7:25 to go, and the Bears have opened up a 19-0 lead. Federland to tee it up. 7:25 to go in the game. Bears up 19-0 now. Federland with the approach. Another sidewinding kick, hits at the 15 and will roll out of bounds. So Cascade, 2 touchdowns, 1 offensive, 1 defensive, a field goal, and a safety. So the offense outscoring the defense 10-9 right now. There's a fumble, but it goes right into Holmes' hands. But that slowed him down enough that Bowie, Peterson, Federland all bring him down for a loss on the play.
We'll be getting a text here in just a minute or two.
Yep. Hey, only cool people come from Watchier. My dad was born in that town, so can't complain. 2nd and 12, trips left for the Cougars, rolling straight drop back to pass. Throws that sidearm one and caught, but brought down right away. Robertson with the lick. And the receiver slow to get up.
We'll dodge the deer going back home.
Yes, right. 3rd down and 7. Clock runs, 6:15 to go. Bears up 19-0. Cascade trips right, 1 receiver to the left. Bears bringing pressure off the edge, rolling, throws it, and again, well over the intended target as he was throwing that falling down. Incomplete, 4th down. See, folks, that's how coordinated this team effort is.
Yep.
We talk for 2 seconds. We say that's what we need. Cascade will
He's
take.
been on, a couple, 2-3 weeks in a row. He's just a regular on our show now. So
That's what happens when you're one of the best guys on the team.
yeah, Jeff's pretty glib too.
Rolling, rolls out to his right, and there's the throw coming near side, and it falls incomplete. The receiver was falling down. Hauser. Button down those chin straps. There is the handoff, off tackle near side is Tanner. Big room, 30, cuts it to the near side, 20. Now cuts it back up the middle, and he's going to take this one 38 yards for the exclamation point.
Wow. That was big. That was big.
So Lukovsky, nice play design right there. It was just a...
It's like, what defense are we in? And, of course, when he did the cutback and he was just, he took a swipe at Tanner, didn't get him, and it was all over then.
Federland for another extra point. Drills it right through the uprights. 5:51 to go. 26-0 is the lead for the Bears.
So give me your opinion, Stephen, from the press box. That'd be a great fundraiser. We'll charge admission for that.
There you go. Kickoff is fielded inside the 5. I think that is Minster. Right up the middle of the field, and he's got room. Look out.
He's gone.
He's going to take this one 97 yards. Just got a little seam right there and gives this home crowd something to cheer about. Oh, chop block.
Yeah, there's a hanky laying back here on the 23-yard line.
Oh, yeah.
I was looking at the West Branch coaches on the sideline, and they were just pointing back there. They didn't seem too excited about it. So
the hometown fans doing some sideline officiating, but
well, that was a nice return anyway.
Penalty flag comes in and negates it.
Pat is listening in Seattle?
My Aunt Pat is listening in Seattle.
Wow. We're coast to coast.
I've got fans, man. People love me. Let me tell you how modest I am, too, as there's Holmes stood up by Lukovsky and thrown back for no gain on the play.
Well, we probably got Bob Lumpa listening over in the Mideast, don't we?
Oh, I would have listening from. It's fun when we have games like this where we can talk about these things.
Absolutely.
So tweet it at WB Bears Football. There's the handoff for Minster, and he gets out to the 20-yard line. Be a gain right there. 3rd down and 2 from the 20 for the Cougars.
Well, I got it. And I got a text from Mr. With Quinn. So
there is the handoff left side. Holmes trying to find some running room. Nothing there. Tanner able to slow him up, brings him down after a loss of a yard on the play.
So we were
no comment. 4th and 1 from the 21. Cascade will go for it. Looks like they slide Holmes back just in a wildcat. He's going to keep it himself and gets across the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. The minimum that we needed here in this 4th quarter.
Yeah, a couple of big plays, here in the second half. The fumble recovery was one. Tanner Lukovsky sealing it with that 38-yard run.
There's the handoff, and again,
boy, there's some hard hitting going on.
Tanner is just, all night. If we still did the Slobber Knocker Award, he would be getting it. He is just putting pads on running backs. 8-0, and will clinch at the very worst a tie for the district championship. There's the pop pass down the middle of the field. Aitchison goes up, brings it down. Kaleberg tackles him out to the 44-yard line, a gain of 17. Play will show how dedicated our staff is that helps out at the Little Rose Bowl. 1st and 10 for the Cougars. Holmes comes near side and gets out close to midfield. Give him a gain of 6. Scoreboard for us, Flugie just texted me. He's like, yeah, I'm missing the game so much that I'm sitting in the press box at the Little Rose Bowl. So First down, Cascade to the 35-yard line with 1:25 to go. Rolling, hands off to Miller. He's got some running room up the middle. Breaks past one guy, gets past Trey. Trey tries to recover and wrestles him down. No, Miller stays on his feet and is brought down finally at the 1-yard line. That's some nifty running for a 34-yard gain.
Well, and
Holmes will line up in that Wildcat with Minster next to him. He's going to keep it himself right up the middle and gets into the end zone for the 1-yard touchdown.
starter quarterback, this
right.
may be what they're going to be doing next week.
Rinke in to attempt the extra point, 9 out of 13 on the season. And this one goes right through the uprights. So with 49 seconds to go, Bears lead 26-7. Bears send the hands team out there. See if Cascade kicks it deep or tries to get it back one more time. Rinke with the approach. And it will just be a line drive that Goodale will field back inside the 5. He's just going to kneel it at the 4-yard line. So did you ever figure out from the stat guys what they gave for lost yardage on that?
I'll have to check on that.
Will be your Class 1A District 4 champions for 2019, which means make plans for 2 weeks from tonight. We still got to get through Beckman next week, but 2 weeks from tonight, we will host a first-round playoff game as a district champion. Gavin kneels down one more time, and final seconds will tick away. 26-7, the final score. The Bears win a hard-fought game and head home at 8-0 for senior night next week, taking on Dyersville Beckman. Quick timeout. We will come back with your postgame. This is the Bearcast at westbranchfootball.com.